I'm just sitting around watching some golf today, and wanted to wanted to comment on make a little comment on the correlation between the SS Nazi country folk and a supreme attachment to Tennessee. You know, how they've got the supreme in their in the mentioning when Tennessee is brought up. They're not supreme; they're extreme, and there's nothing really special about them. They're frickin'. There's no lifeguard on duty in the South, and you know this is it's attractive to people and to businesses that that are let's say hesitant to conduct themselves naturally near a lifeguard. So it's a very, very desirable place to be if you're basically a piece of shit. And there's nothing supreme about these fucking idiots, but they are extreme. Uh, Incompetence is their brand in Tennessee and in the South, period. And you know they call themselves the king of the South. That's like being on top of Casablanca, you know. So yeah, it's like the white thing on the top of chicken shit. It's still chicken shit. Yeah, but it's you know, and I guess while I have you, let me say this too. I was actually going to put this in a separate one, but there's a real crisis in the southeastern United States, and that and it's Southern women, FYI, Southern women. Jesus Christ, it's incredible what a Southern woman can do given 5 minutes, a cell phone, and some type of aggravation. It's incredible how much damn chaos one of them can cause. They ought to be euthanized, personally, is what I really feel about it. But there's this. Listen, we haven't had a true leader for this country in some time, and there's been some moral decay. I like to call it moral erosion. Just picture your front yard deteriorating away, eating its way up to your house, and but it's on a social level, and but it actually does translate into dollars, and I'm able to point at the exact seam where they meet. But these Southern women, you know, they go to their significant other, their boyfriend, their husband, and they yap about you know, this and that, and you know, in the South, it's all about, let me see what I can do. You know, let me do something under the table. Let me do something under the hill. And Jesus H, Harold Christ, it's like the next biggest thing. But what the real problem is the ramifications from it. And you know, man, holy shit. But so there's those two things, and then you'll have some idea of what it's like to live in the southern states, the deep south. Not really Florida so much. It's more commercialized, and you know, there's people that vacation there at such a regular rate that it's not really what I'm talking about. I'm talking about your traditional, your referred to South. I mean, oh my God, dude. There's it's just a terrible place to be these days. It just really is. I can't shake my stick at the chalkboard and tap it enough and try and highlight some of these things I'm mentioning. But anywho, that's all I got.